Alright, 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM listeners, we are live in full effect right here, right now, with the one, the only, the official Dirty Don. How you doing this evening?
Oh man, I'm doing good, man. I can't complain, just living life.
Hey, man, that is the best way to be, man. I gotta ask you, how are you doing on your end, man, with the whole COVID-19 situation, man?
Oh man, just hustle, gonna do what I got to do, man. We're gonna keep it moving now. Start moving. We still doing music. I'm gonna end up putting out some new work soon, some from the latest projects. But for the most part, bro, it ain't no stopping. It's like regardless of what's going on, you got to still do you. So you're gonna fall off. So that's just what it is to me, kind.
Hey, man, most definitely, man. Just gotta keep on keeping on, man. Can't let the virus hold you down, man.
Oh hell no, can't do that.
But I gotta ask you there, Dirty, like taking you back to like the beginning, man, like what actually inspired you to actually get into music?
Oh man, to be honest with you, man, I'm the band doing it, but at the same time, you got a lot of people who done it way before, and who made different marks, and but where I come from, South Carolina, bro, it's kind of like, you got the James Brown, you got the, Hootie and the Blowfish, you got Angie Stone, and then you got a lot of cats that's really like, we've been putting in work. We just don't, a lot of cats in the industry now is from where I'm from, but whether they rep it or not, or whether they speak on it or stand on it, that's on them. But, at the end of the day, I mean, music always really been around us, so that's just the world that we come from.
Most definitely, man. And I gotta say, you can never go wrong with James Brown, man. I just want to say rest in paradise to him, man. Such a talented individual.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And also, man, you were actually, as we already know, like we got connected through Big V Entertainment. I was wondering, how did yourself and Marshall actually get connected? Because I gotta say, man, Marshall is a phenomenal individual.
Yeah, man, it's just knowing the right people, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I've been there some people who knew him before I actually ran across him, but, me and his wife actually, we was working together on this, in this field of independence, holding, doing like subcontracting work, and, I mean, we been talking, we been hollering, but, we just end up, hooking up, and, we heard some of the music I had, and what was going on with me, and we just ended up working from that point.
Most definitely, man. I gotta ask you, like, for your as yourself with yourself and Marshall, man. Like, do you guys have any current projects you guys are currently working on together? I know you probably can't let too many cats out of the bag, man. But what's actually going on with Dirty Don and Big V Entertainment? You guys cooking up some heat?
Yes, sir. I mean, yeah, that definitely. We got it's more than just Big V and the Dirty Don. It's kind of like you have like different individuals we work with, but we all like one big family. That's basically what it is. And for the most part, we always got something cooking. Like actually, we in the lab right now as we speak, but I'm really just like I say, man, I like to kind of like just make the moves and, let everything else come after that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like to say too much when it comes to, just the business side. But, yeah, we definitely working like nonstop. You got me, that's the official Dirty Don. You got Marvelous. You got Matt Green, Big Torn. They represent West Coast Offense. You got Lil Marvelous. You got YM Him, Young Marshall. That's one of Big B people he working with as far as the Killer Renee. You got I'm just trying to name all the folks. You got Da Vinci. You have Alabama Kenny, Kevin Caprice. Pizzo. It's a lot of us, bro. So it's like everybody had their own thing really going on, but we just cross paths and make things happen because we all know like certain individuals. So you're gonna see us from everywhere. Like I mean, I'm in video that on songs I'm not even in, but that's how we move.
And also, man, when you actually brought up Marvelous a few moments ago, like I actually have her coming up later on this evening as well here on the radio station. But I want to ask you, man, like what was it like actually being in the studio working with her? Because I know you actually did some work with her recently.
Yes, sir. Legendary, man. That was an honor, a privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody everybody is not going to be able to, connect with people and, deal with people who have dealt with even bigger icons within the music that's no longer here with us. So it's like, just to be in her presence is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That's more like saying at the end of the day, you want to work with a lot of people, but to deal with someone who has worked with so many people that, you still have to, achieve those goals on some of them you won't be able to achieve. It's like, that's just, you got to respect that. It's like, without the old school wouldn't be a new school. So no matter how you want to do it, no matter how you want to call it, it's just going to be what it is. It's like, you got to stay humble. That's just what that is.
And also, man, in 2015, you actually dropped the single, Same Dude. I was wondering, what's the story behind that phenomenal single, man? And of course, is it still available to be purchased today on the internet?
Yeah, it's still, all that stuff is actually still available. I did that, like, basically, more than when I first, like, I said I had probably been out here in Cali for, like, 3-4 years from that point, and then, I was in the South, so I did that with, some folks just, running into people just, doing stuff here, doing stuff there, but, like, right now I think it's more of a solid foundation. So, I mean, all that stuff still is available for people who don't know it. And another thing, shout out to Canada, you know what I'm saying? All the way, the love from South Carolina and Cali out here, shout out, so, with what's going on, but we just gonna keep it moving, man. We ain't, it's like with that music there, it's cool, but I got so much more to put out, so really, I'll do it if the people ask for it or, anything of that, but, for the most part, I'm just, I just want to get all the unreleased music out.
And also, man, when we're on the topic of you working with legendary individuals a few moments ago, you also actually had the opportunity to work with platinum producer Gabe of Legion Beats. I was wondering, how did yourself and Gabe actually get connected? And of course, man, what was it like working with him? Because that must have been a phenomenal experience, being able to just work with such a legendary producer like him.
Man, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. It was a blessing. Like I said before, it was an honor to even be in the, in that situation around the people that I was around at that time, and, for the most part, it wasn't really something like playing, everything that was done was just, business and, at the time, I mean, it's just like within a certain amount of time that a lot of things changed, and within the time of things changing, it just opened up the doors and other avenues.
And I have to ask you as well, man, for your guys' newest projects, is Gabe going to be on your guys' newest projects as well, or was that just like kind of like a one-time thing? You guys kind of bumped into each other and just made a project happen?
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, I'm just about business. Like, whoever I try to deal with or whatever I'm doing, I try to, either seek some type of business situation that we both can win on, or, it's like, at the end of the day, brother's got his business. He was selling beats. So I purchased, quite a few beats. You know what I'm saying? And nah, that won't be the last that you hear me and him as far as stuff that I already have. Like, I haven't ran into Gabe, since I released Don Status and put that latest project out. I haven't seen him. I actually worked with people like, my boy, Not Forest Entertainment from, No Sleep Production. I worked with him on a couple tracks, Mo Brother, S.E. Trill, my man John C. from the Winter Circle. And I mean, that man, he tapped in, he's doing stuff with Atlantic and all. So it was like a lot of people I tapped in with buying beats. Like, I got producers that I still bought beats from, I haven't even released songs on yet. So it's like I got way more stuff that's coming. It's just like now, it's more of a force because it's a gang of us. Just, one big family running around and everybody got their own vibe. And if you vibing with somebody, then, you make the best out of it.
And also, speaking of the album, The Dawn Status, I was wondering, man, what can you tell our listeners a little bit more of the inspiration behind that phenomenal record? And of course, where can they actually snag themselves some copies today?
Basically, you can definitely get that on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music. You can stream it on really all the platforms. I mean, it's everywhere. Dirty Dawn Vivo, the official Dirty Dawn channel as well. Let me think. I'm just trying to get all the stuff together. It's basically everywhere. You know, you can even see it on the TV channel Excite. You know, for channel wise, video wise. Single out with Gabe, produced by Gabe. Good Time, and then I did one with SC Trill, the Durty single that's out now. So, you know, like I say, Immortal, we definitely making the moves, and you know, just staying consistent, bro. Like you don't want to do too much, but at the same time, there's a lot of folks doing what they do, and it's a lane for everybody. So you just got to do you. That's all.
And I have to ask you, man, because a lot of our listeners, man, they really love hard copies. I was wondering, do you have any hard copies available of Dawn Status? And if so, how can our listeners go about snagging themselves a couple CDs?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We definitely got hard copies. You can either hit the official Dirty Dawn at gmail.com, or you can hit Big D Entertainment at gmail.com. Either way it go, we have a little bundle deal going. But, you know, that's just for all the people that really like, you know, because you do have those people that still want the hard copies, but, you know, we got a little bundle deal going on with that. But, and that's Dirty with a U, for those that don't know. The official Dirty Dawn, that's not with an I, that's with a U.
And I have to ask you there, Dirty, like, what is next for you, man? Is there anything I happen to miss during this interview? Anything else you still want to talk about or promote? Well, we still have you here live on the Canadian airwaves.
You say what now about the airwaves?
Oh, sorry, I was going to say, is there anything you want to talk about or promote while we still have you here live on the airwaves?
Oh, yeah, bro. I just want to give a shout out to Canada. You know, like I say, the official Dirty Dawn is definitely, you know, got love for y'all and, you know, love the support. You know, through some of the streams, I see Canada rocking with it. So it's kind of like, it may not be in a major way, but anyway, it's a good way. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter.
Hey, man, most definitely.
But yeah, we definitely holding it down, bro. You know, USG, the fam, you know, Columbia, South Carolina, 215 Ridgewood, you know, that's where I'm from. So, you know, I'm in Cali, and I rock with my people, but you know, I'm a country boy, you know.
And also, Dirty, this is the time in the interview that I give a chance for the individual that slides into the radio station airwaves, just a chance to give shoutouts to whomever they want to give shoutouts to, but of course your social media handles. That way our listeners can follow you and stay updated on everything Dirty Dawn if they're not already doing so.
Okay, word. Like, for those that don't know, you can follow me on IG at the official Dirty Dawn, Dawn Status. It's actually the photo of the album cover on there, so you can definitely tap in that way. You can follow me on Twitter, Dirty Dawn 101. I'm there at times. You know, I'm really not too much on social media, but you can follow me whenever I do go to post stuff. I'm even on TikTok, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, but I don't really too much. I do the same stuff I do everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me on Clubhouse. Check me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere. You know, tap in. All thing you got to do is hit that Gmail, the official Dirty Dawn at gmail.com, or either, you know, Big D Entertainment at gmail.com is all the same.
And I got to say, Dirty Dawn, thank you so much again for just giving us a little bit of your time this evening and coming on 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM, brother. It was an honor and most definitely a privilege.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Outlaw Radio. You know what time it is, Immortal.
Hey, man, you already know, brother. Hopefully down the line we can make this happen again sometime soon as well.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let me give a shout out to my homie Tay Lou. You know, Tay Lou, he's a platinum producer as well. You know, he been in the game. You know what I'm saying? OG. That's Big Aunt.
Hey, man, most definitely shout out to him. Thank you so much again, Dirty Dawn, and most definitely stay safe out there, but most of all, have yourself a wonderful night.